Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today from the Oakham Brewery, Scarlet Macaw, which is an American pale. It says fruity, bitter, vibrant, hopped with Summit Amarillo, and it's in date as well, which is good. Scarlet Macaw flew into our brewery as an inspiration from an amazing children's book about pirates. Bold and adventurous, Scarlet Macaw is brewed using two of our favourite hops, Amarillo for its spicy fruity character and Summit, the most powerful of all American hops. Exciting fruity hop flavours and intensely refreshing bitterness that's as sharp as a macaw's screech. Oh, right, let's give it a pour. Certainly hoppy on the nose. My two homebrew kits are bubbling away at the back, and I've got a grapefruit one and a pomegranate from juice, normal store-bought juice. Obviously add 6 kilos of sugar in each batch behind me, and see what turns out. The grapefruit was as tart as they come. I drank a little bit before I put it, put the rest in. Bloody hell, it was tart. So what that turns out to be, a tart wine, and the pomegranate was quite sweet. So is that going to be a sweet wine, or are they both going to turn out nasty? I've done the prune juice, and ooh, the first glass I had, it needs to what's the word? Settle and clear. But the first trial glass that I had was a bit on the rough side, and I could swear that I felt like I needed to go to the toilet pretty soon afterwards. Anyway, so amber pour, white head, hoppy aroma. Fruity hoppy aroma as well. Fruitiness on the taste, bit pine resiny. Now I'm not a big fan of these pine resin beers. I had one the other week, quite a few reviews ago, and I found it too piney. It was to the stage where I couldn't bloody drink it. It was awful. I mean, I still drank it, I don't want to waste beer, but now Oakham do make some nice beers. I think Morrison's is probably the best bet if you do like these, unless you go to obviously the website. Waitrose as well might have some. So yesterday I was stressed yesterday. I didn't do any reviews yesterday. Came home really stressed, and today flipping out severe stress, and close to just walking out the job, and bloody hell, mental health, it's a terrible thing. And obviously you're in a new job, you want to be right, but I don't know. I'm at that doorway, I'm at that crossroads at the moment where it took me ages to decide I actually wanted the job properly. Ummed and hard, and bloody jobs. Jobs and mental health issues. They make life so thing. You think you're doing the right thing, and then then you're not sure, and then you think, bloody hell, my mind's like a roller coaster. In the space of a day, I've gone through so much. I'll never get fucking dementia, because it's just like a fucking washing machine all the time going round. And then I worry about every last little thing, which is a bugger. I worry that I drink too much for starters, and obviously you worry about life, your kids and that. God, it's fun, isn't it, being an adult? Hey, you know, when you're a kid, you think, I want to be an adult. You know, it ain't that much fun. So, yeah, this is nice. It's for me more of a session beer in a pub, not traditional beer, session craft beer. You know, that sort of thing. The pine resin, it's becoming a bit more, what's the word, in the front. What a bloody week of weather we've had as well. I've got wet so many times this week, it's just not funny. You know, we all moaned last year about that drought, but flipping it was nice. And you know, for the 3 months of near enough, the warm weather was fantastic. Hence why we bought a hot tub last year. And then this year, you know, it's been a very much different year. Standard British weather has been resumed. So the other day, I don't know if I said this in another review, I went to Morrison's the other day and messaged them on Sunday to their Facebook page. It says, excuse me, are you going to do any beer festivals this year? Because it was about this time last year when you did one. And then they got a message back saying, what's a beer festival? And I think I was there gobsmacked. I thought, it's your Facebook page, it's your supermarket. You then got a clue what a beer festival is. And I'm perplexed. And I said, well, last year you brought out about 20 new beers and that. And I was gobsmacked. So I sent back, yeah, you brought out 20 new beers, blah blah blah. Well, if there's any beer festivals, it will be on the Morrison's page, and it will be heavily promoted. And that was it. And I thought, oh, that was a short and sweet and rather rude answer, but you know. And bugger me, 2 days later, Morrison's have got a beer festival, and apparently there's a load of new beers as well. So maybe somebody on the Facebook page should contact their bosses in Morrison's and say, have you actually got a beer festival coming up? You know. So Friday I'm hoping to go down, might badge the missus and go down Friday before they sell out all the good beers, and see what's there, see what's new, see what's not been reviewed before, or if it's been reviewed and it's exceptional. I don't mind reviewing exceptional beers again. I don't want to review crap beers again because, you know, it's you just don't want to, do you? You know, you don't want to drink something that was you drank once and it was vile. You know, unless you've had it for free, then it's a good one. Then you know you don't mind freebies. I'm sure none of us mind freebies in this world. So yeah, this is not bad. It's like the pines died back down again now. It's ever so strange, isn't it? You know, you drink beers and all of a sudden you think, bloody hell, that was a bit sharp. And then you get further down, and probably because your taste buds are getting used to it, you know, as you go down the glass. Slightly hazy amber pour. I did get it all out of the bottle, didn't I? Yeah. I'll check, because sometimes I leave beer in. You know you pour it and it's got a big head on it, and I forget to pour the rest in. And it's sacrilege, chucking away good beer. It don't taste great next day if you just try and sip the rest of it thinking I'm not leaving that. So there's a nice fruitiness to it, not as in a fruit beer fruitiness, but there is a fruity notes to it. Not the best of the Oakham beers, if I'm being honest. You know, not that I can remember any of them at the moment. Mine's gone blank. It's not been the greatest of days, but yeah, I like it. So, amber pour, slightly hazy, white head, Straight away, smell of hops, you know, piney resin in the background, bit of fruity taste to it, berry, you know, notes of fruit, and that translated both in, you know, all the way down the pint really, and even now I can taste the pine resin. So if you don't like pine resin, you may not like this beer. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? It's not a citrus hoppy. It's more pine hoppy. So out of 5, it was okay. I wouldn't put it on a top 10 list. I mean, it says bold and adventurous. It's certainly bold. You know, it's certainly, you certainly know you've drank it. You know, it's not a beer that you drank and you're not left with an impression. I've got an impression. Ooh. Out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.9 out of 5. Didn't really float my boat, if I'm being honest. But a nice bottle nonetheless. One of the weaker beers, 4.8%, so that did translate. You could taste it was a bit, you know, a little bit on the stronger side. Right, I need to crack on and put a floodlight up. Thanks for watching, see you soon.